Hello, my Aquarius friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your classic Lenormand card reading. These card readings are very much into details, so if you look for a short card reading, this is not the one. Anyway, if you want a lot of details, of course, you are on the right place because we will give a lot of details for yourself for the month to come. So, my Aquarius friends, here we go for your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Aquarius friends, and welcome to your classic Lenormand card reading. As your first card here, we see the letter. The letter means that there is a lot of information coming to us, important information. Maybe this information is related to business, or this is related to contract. Sometimes also with the ring in the middle, it points to that we officialize in a relationship here. But since we have the book there also, it could be business also because the book often speaks of accountancy. Now, coming back to the letter, it's possible here that you ask for business, that you make applications for business, or that you make requests, applications. It's possible also with this card that we seek answers. Maybe you seek these answers by modern technology, for instance, by the internet, or these answers are coming out of books in abroad. This is what we are seeing here because the mountain also often represents abroad. Both are possible here. Sometimes it's not easy with the mountain to find the answers, but since you have the key here, if you do some efforts, I'm sure the answer will come more sooner. You need to be a little bit determined, stand your ground, and then the answers will come to you because the key always brings solutions. But anyway, this is a positive card here, and the news will be very important for yourself. Coming on the central card here, the central card is the mountain. The mountain often represents the internet, as I said. It often represents also abroad, things that happen in abroad, crossing borders. This is what we are sometimes seeing also with this combination of cards. Anyway, you should focus here on your goals with this combination of cards. There will be important challenges coming to up. You need to overcome these challenges. You need to stubbornly hold on to overcome these challenges here with this combination of cards. If you facing a certain enemy or competitor in business, it's also says here in this combination that you will overcome these enemies, or that you have the possibility, if you confront your enemies, to overcome them with this combination of cards. But probably with the mountain, you will need to be tough. This is what we are seeing here. And if you are tough, you will have a very positive, because the sun is the positive card of the deck, you will have a very positive result here of the whole thing. Then we're going to mirror the corners. We have here the letter and the book here. Suddenly you get certain news. If you have been waiting on a contract, it's possible, for instance, if you would be a woman, that suddenly you get a surprising announcement, or even that somebody or some person asks you to engage with them, or even a marriage is possible with this combination. Of course, it's not going to apply on everybody, but this is possibility. This is a possibility with these cards. If you are a man, maybe you are planning for doing this to a woman. Maybe you're asking here at a certain partner for marrying here. Possibly you're already friends for a while, and maybe you want to take it to the next level. And if you're a woman, you probably expect this on the longer run, but if you would be a woman, it could come sooner than you expected. Anyway, if we see the book here also in another, and the letter here another side, this sometimes also points again here to online learning. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. It's possible that the information is hard to get or harder to get. It's possible also that this information is somehow related to abroad. This is what we are seeing here. But it's possible also that we share this communication maybe with other students, because we have the dog here, and this points to colleagues, co-students. This is what we are seeing here. If you have a hard time to find it, maybe you're considering for sharing this information with your co-students, but you will have a hard time to find it. But if you keep digging, you will find here the answer to what you're looking for. It also points here to the results of our education, or if if we need to pass an exam, or if you need to pass an exam here, excuse me, this could mean that it has a positive result here, because in this combination, this often points also to a degree or something. We get a reward, we get a degree, we get a certification. This is what this combination means here. It's possible also if you have a certain certificate or a degree, a contract is connected immediately, because we have the ring in the middle, and the ring is always the bridge between the learning, the degree, and the job. So here, the three of them are immediately already connected. So if you succeed and you do efforts for the study, a job could be immediately connected to it. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also licenses here for business, for instance, if you're not studying anymore, licenses here have a positive effect. If you have been asking around for permits, if you have been spending money for permits, this means that you get a positive results here. Also, certain truths will be spoken out here. And as I said here, information that is coming to you, you will pass on here. It's possible also that you're considering for teaching others after your degree, because this is also with this combination. Sometimes this points to that we share information. Even we could do some academic teaching. This is what we are seeing here. There will be a lot of scientific conversation also with this combination of cards. Also, certain secrets in education or about business are possibly to coming to you. It's best here with this combination that you keep certain, especially on business front, that you keep these secrets for yourself. It's best here because you could have some hidden enemies here, and it's best if we have secret information to outsteer the competition, that we keep this for ourselves here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that even though you study, you read books in the side that are connected to your study, but these books have a totally different angle than your study itself, but somehow it could be connected because we have the bridge here. This is what we are seeing here. It's like really you want to master yourself here in certain areas of your life. If certain people ask you certain questions, also you might not answer them directly verbally, but you mimic certain expressions, and the people understand that you don't want to understand certain information here. What this with this combination of cards, it's possible also that you record, that you write things down, that you stock certain information, secret information for yourself. But what we see here also, often with this combination, it points to a ticket to abroad. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards, especially these two, and with the mountain here, it often represents a ticket to abroad. Maybe you need to go there for your business. Sometimes also this points to notarial deeds here. Something is written officially. We officialize something. As I said, it could be an announcement. It could be for business, what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. But you will discover certain knowledge here. This is for sure with this combination. It's possible also if you have a certain degree and you have additional degrees, that if you are in an interview, for instance, they ask you for your degree, but if you have other degrees, you don't share all the degrees you have. It's like you keep it under the table because you feel it's not really relevant to what this job interview is. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. And this might be a good idea, especially with the book there. Then we're going to mirror the bottom cards here. We have the anchor and the key. The anchor and the key here, we need to rely on ourselves here. This is what we are seeing here. We are very resourceful. If you're studying, for instance, this could mean that you have an additional job for supporting yourself in an education. Maybe you work as a waiter. Maybe you do something that moves things around, because we have the rider here. So this is possible here if you educate yourself, that you do an additional job for taking care of yourself for your study here. Also, this points that we lay good foundations for the future. We want more stability, security in life. We want to be sure that certain doors are opening for us here. Also, the way we are thinking might not be so conventional. We want to think free here. And if people want to think us in certain ways or certain patterns, we will not. as I said here, you will keep certain things for yourself, and certain studies that you're doing, you will not share everything. And here we see the free thinking. It means because you have a lot of knowledge, you have a different point of view, because you know more than the conventional scientific education or even the academic education. You know more, but you don't share it. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Here with this combination, it's not a wise idea to be stoic, to be static. You need to really move here. This is what we are seeing here. It doesn't mean that you need to share all the information, of course, but you want to settle down roots here. With this combination, you safely reach certain goals. You want to have a steady job in the future here with this combination of cards. If you are looking for a house in abroad, or you're looking for a house in another city, this means this is very positive. It's a yes, you will find it here. Probably you move around a little bit here, because this is literally, we get offered the key. This is what we are seeing here. We get a key if we want to take up residence somehow or somewhere. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the letter, the ring, and the book. The letter and the ring here, this is that we are receiving a work offer or a business offer or a contract, as I said earlier here, with this combination of cards. I think most likely this is about businesses, because I don't have a lot of romantic cards here. I have friendship cards here, and friendship that turns into something serious. But maybe there is a seriousness about the relationship. This is what we are seeing here. I don't say that romance is excluded and there is no warmth, because we have the sun here and the sun is warmed in the relationship, but there is something serious here about the whole thing. It's like we want to literally write it down, become serious. We want to commit here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, this is promises. We want to make promises, and it's possible that we don't share these promises with everybody. This is a very select group that would know about the promises that we are making, or the contracts that we are having here with this combination. It's possible if you have a certain business contract, there is a small ceremony or a small celebration involved here with a select group of people. This is what we are seeing here. There's like a small group around you who is aware, but actually the big world is not aware exactly where you're going here. It's like you're forming alliances here with this combination of cards. Then we have the ring and the book here. Here again, we see the proposal here that you're getting or that you're reaching for here. This combination is actually more for marriage then, but as I said, it's a little bit of both. And this is business, this is of writing things down, proposals, business proposals, relationship proposals. There is warmth in that relationship. If you want to get engaged or married to somebody, the last line is very positive for that. But somehow business is intertwined also, or study or education or educating people here. This is what we are seeing here. But you will get the information here if the person goes along with it or not. And mostly with the sun in the middle, you get a positive results here. But if we study, we are very committed to the education here with this combination of cards here. Certain facts of the relationship will come to you here. Probably also, it's possible that your partner belongs to a sorority and you belong to a fraternity. There's some kind of peerage here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards. There is a sharing with this partner about knowledge. I'm not necessarily saying you're in the same field, but there is a bridge, because the ring is the bridge. And also with the ring, I need to add here, it's possible that somehow you know this person from before, because the ring returns. So this is possible that you are not totally unfamiliar with this person. For instance, maybe you have been in a relationship before, but now you make it more serious. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also we go here in the second line, we have the dog and the mountain here. This points to a friend in abroad. It's possible also that this is this person in abroad where you want to go to the next level, because this points to a friend or a friend that we are related to and we want more than friendship. This is possible here with this combination, but there will be some challenges here for going here. The mountain often represent challenges. Maybe it's difficult to go there. Maybe there are certain restrictions. Maybe there are certain documents required. Maybe there's certain checks required here. We need to prove for traveling there. As we we know now it's very complicated to travel everywhere. We need to have more documents. Sometimes we have more documents than what is in our travel bag than clothes. It's very complicated now to travel. Freedoms are sometimes hard to find because we have a bag full of documents, and if it's not real in documents, our phone is full of 7, 8 documents to prove that we are healthy. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. It's possible also with the card in the middle that you don't follow strict protocol. Maybe you refuse certain medication, maybe you refuse certain jabs. Maybe with the mountain, sometimes also it points that we need to go in quarantine, that we are a short period of time secluded. So because this points to a short period of seclusion, this is what we are seeing here. It doesn't mean there are no connections, there are, but here this points to your seclusion. You need to actually prove that you are healthy. So here, this is what we are seeing here. It's possible that you don't agree with certain policies here, and that's why you still need to go in certain quarantines here with this combination. And this could be a positive thing here. If you do so, you have probably your own secret reasons for that here. You have probably certain insights why you don't want to go along with the collective. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But it's best here not to communicate too much here with this combination of cards, also not to provoke people. Just keep it to yourself. I know here there is a scientific base here for your reasons, because I see the scientific reason here and you have the proof, but it's best not to communicate about it. Just keep it to yourself. If you get some certain remarks, it's best not to go into it. You have your proof, you know, but certain control organs here could make our life difficult if we go in certain discussions here. So it's best to keep some distance here and keep to the protocols. This is what we are seeing here. In another way here, it's possible also that a friend in abroad, they require some help for us. It's possible that you help this possible partner here with certain things here, and this will have a very positive effect here. This will be rewarded with warmth. It's possible here with this combination, but it's possible in the beginning for meeting that it's a little bit difficult here with this combination. Also, this will protect you against certain enemies or certain protectors. We overcome our enemies or our competition here with this combination of cards, but it could be a little bit difficult here with this combination of cards. It's like here, this points also to waiting for permission to move somewhere, because the dog, he asks for permission. So again, here we come always in the same situation here with this combination. But here you are loyal to your ideas, you are loyal to this person. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the mountain and the sun here. If you set your foot there, because the mountain is a foothold, it's very strong, we will have victory, we will have success with the sun here, we will overcome the obstacles here. It's possible also that it's not only for business that you're going there, but there is also a kind of vacation intertwined here. It's possible here also that you have implemented or that you have incalculated a short vacation, but that you adjust the vacation. It's possible that you stay longer than you intended to. Maybe certain things change and you stay longer than you intended here with this combination of cards here. But if you have problems here, you will see here that you overcome them. Mostly also, this points to very short quarantines. So this would be longer, but since you have the sun and the key there, the quarantine or the being alone will be shorter than you thought. So this could mean your flexibility here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe as you are there, rules are changing and becoming more flexible. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Certain things that you encounter that you consider as a problem might, as you come there, be not relevant anymore. So the relevance of certain things might disappear. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Then we have the anchor, the rider, and the key. The anchor and the rider here, this is literally that we take off with this combination. We start something, we go somewhere. This is what we are seeing here. We complete certain projects here. You will not give up on your path. If you have certain ideas, you will not give up. Sometimes Aquarius, they are very stubborn. If they have made up their mind, it's very difficult to change their idea. They will never give up on their ideas. They have made their ideas, and this idea for them, it's like something sacred, and they will not deviate from the plan. But here we see, if you stick to your plan, that's exactly what you should do, because you have the key here. Sometimes people like Aquarius, they have ideas far in the future that afterwards turn out to be exactly the right choice. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If certain news comes to you, also this news will be reliable. Here, more stability comes in your life here. With this combination, things will get more consistent here. This is what we are seeing here also. If you have been in a lot of daily routines before, here also we see that we break our routines. Things are changing here in our life. This is what we are seeing here. If you have been locked down or locked up, or the same time in a very long situation before in your home or in another place, this means that we free ourselves from all these things here, and you will come in new routines, and this will be a very good solution for you. Then we have the rider and the key here. Good news is arriving for us. Success is coming to us here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, you need to be courageous. You need to reach out for your success here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, you will receive help from a friend in abroad, and also there will be reciprocity here from both parties. This is what we are seeing here with the combination. You will help them and they will help you, because we have the friendship card there or the collegiality there, so we will help each other here with this combination. Sometimes also I want to mention also regarding sensuality or sexuality, it's possible also, because the key also opens door here to sensuality. So it's possible that you interact with a certain friend, a lover, with this combination of cards. There's an interaction here on the sensual or sexuality possible here. The key opens also doors in that area. But since you have the book here, you will not share that with too many people. Only select few will know this here. But we open up in that area of our life here also with this combination. There's a kind of unguardedness. We let our guard down here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We literally go into the action. We are more swift here. We will say yes. Also with the key is yes. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Maybe before it was more difficult for you to enter it. Maybe this person was abroad. Maybe there were certain points of view that you are changing. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the letter, the dog. And the anchor, the letter and the dog here, here we get more contact with these friends. As I said, in abroad here, this is a positive combination that we are seeing here. There will be a lot of communication with this friend lover, with this this could sometimes also be friends with benefits that we are seeing here. But there is a next step here, as I said, that that is hanging here. Probably you are already a long time in connection with this person. This is what we are seeing here, because we have the anchor here, and the anchor is on the long run. So it's possible that this combination, or with this combination of cards, this communication is already for a long time going on. This is what we are seeing here. You communicated a lot, because this is the near past, this is the now, and this is the future. So this communication is already going on here for quite a while here. Sometimes also with this combination of cards, we follow certain suggestions of friends in abroad. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the dog and the anchor. This is somebody we can rely on. We trust this person. Even if we didn't met them in person yet, there is a trust. There is an immediate trust here that we are seeing here. There will be a support from you to them, as I said, and from both sides. This is what we are seeing here. There's stability, there's security here. You are loyal towards each other here. There are certain routines here also with this combination. Somehow also, it could be that one of both of you here is more in a profession that serves the people. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards, whatever that may mean to you here. It's possible also that one of the both of you is more clingy. One will be more free and the other will be more holding on. This is what we are seeing here. And sometimes we need to find the balance, because the ring is the balance. So sometimes this could be an exercise that you need to learn here for finding the balance in this relationship. Anyway, there will be a lot of loyalty here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a focus on each other and on what we are doing and on this friendship. Then we have the ring and the mountain and the rider. The ring and the mountain here, it tells us here, connections with foreigners. We move around a lot in abroad because the rider moves. He moves mostly in a vehicle. It's possible also that you move around there in like a motorcycle or something, because this is like more like a two-wheeler. So it's possible that you choose for going in certain areas, or maybe this is part of your vacation, that you move with a motorcycle or something like that. This is possible, or even a bicycle. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Anyway, there will be a lot of foreigners involved. Of course, there are if you're in abroad, but this is a positive thing here that we are seeing here. Also, we see here that the restrictions in abroad loosen up, because the ring, he finds the balance. And since you have the rider here, it means that you are able to move around in the mountain. So in the difficulties, you're able to move more. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We literally get a break here from certain difficulties. Anyway, there is a certain cohesion here between the two persons. Sometimes it might be a little bit difficult. Maybe there's cultural difference for understanding each other, but probably with the ring, you will do your very best for overcoming that's here with this combination. Anyway, also, if there were certain problems before, you will find out what the exact problems were. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the mountain and the rider. The mountain and the rider here, it points all here to a trip in abroad. I always come in the same scenery here. There will be opportunities in abroad here. If you wait on certain news or certain permits in abroad, it could be a little bit slower than you anticipated. As we know, in countries abroad, especially if it relates to government, it takes some time. And this is what we are seeing here also, that certain documents could be a little bit delayed. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. And also we could feel like an urge for always moving around. It's like we have wanderlust here with this combination. But there will be a late delivery here, as I said here, with this combination. We see here, if we have a certain problem, we are able here to tackle the problem here. If people would come too intrusive in your privacy, also you will take distance. This is also like if people constantly invade in our privacy, sometimes we say, okay, or we give in a balanced way them the sign that we need some rest. We will not allow they always interrupt with us, interrupt in our privacy. Also, some privacy here is required here, especially with the book there. Then we go in the vertical, the third vertical line, the sun and the book here. So we see here, whatever we do, academic success, success on the school front, success in our business. This is what we are seeing here. If you wait on certain documents, these documents will for sure come to you. If you have written, for instance, a thesis, this is that we publish our thesis. This is what we are seeing here. And if you have written a work, this could be an important work on the long run, because this points to a very smart work that we have made. This almost points to brilliancy here. There's something special here about if you made a certain dissertation here with this combination of cards. But it's possible that people ask you actually to publish it. This is what we are seeing here, especially if you have an academical background here. It could be important for the future. But there is success here with this combination, whatever it may be here. You will be recognized as an expert in this particular field here. This is what we are seeing here. These facts will have a very positive effect on you. They could ask you for teaching, whatever your thing is here. The teacher always seems to pop up. It's that they ask you to share something, to teach something here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you're teaching online. This is possible also with this combination, because we have the mountain, and the mountain often points to online. Anyway, this makes people feel good here. With this combination, you will be very popular here as a teacher, charismatic here. People like to be around you, and the facts that you are sharing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the sun and the key here. Again, here we see the brilliance here. As I said, Aquarius, they can have very futuristic ideas that are hanging here in the balance in a positive way here. This is what we are seeing here. There's also a lot of ambition here. If doors go open, you will behave very ambitious. This is what we are seeing here. You will get more strength, you will get more energy, and this is exactly what you do. If you think positive, this the sky is the limit here with this combination of cards here. It's like literally like you're a duck in the water here with this combination of cards here. Anyway, again, here we see the vacation, the relaxation that is connected to it here. You will spend days off more than you anticipated here, maybe because of this good news. You think about extending your vacation. This might be the obvious thing here with this card here. With this is what we are seeing here. Also, sometimes we look below the surface here with this combination of cards. We will see now if we can add something with the cross here, the letter, the mountain, and the key. The letter and the mountain here, again, here we come in abroad. I just see here with this combination, if we can add something. Also, if you travel, this is points to photography. Maybe you take some photographs here with this combination of cards here. There are certain things or certain documents that you will not talk about, you refuse to talk about here. This is what we are seeing here. But on the long run, if you know it's safe, you will be talking about it. But maybe in the beginning, you will not hear. If there are certain problems, you address the problems. Then we have the mountain and the key. Solutions will come here in a foreign solution, in a foreign country here. If you have solutions here, you find exits. This is what we are seeing. Exits are more easy found than anticipated. This is what we are seeing here. Delays are more easy overcome here. But if there is a delay, you need to see it also not in a negative way. It is also that it's not the time. Whatever the delays may be, it means it's not the time is correct, but the time limit of the delays will be more. It will be shortened with the sun and the key here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you visit a little bit in the mountain area for cooling off. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But the beach is also possible. So maybe it's a little bit of both here. Sometimes this points to exotic destinations that we are seeing here. For all signs, I see a lot of migration in the card. So here we see this again here with this combination of cards here. Then we see here also possibly also, if there would be difficulties, you're very easy to find alternatives. So let's assume you are confronted with a problem and you're thinking about it, and suddenly you wake up in the morning and you have the answer. It's clear in your head. Maybe you dreamt about it. Maybe it's becoming clear to you through the night here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Also, we need to take care of ourselves here. If you want to if you have a problem, you will need to focus also on the problem. This could also be a certain solution here. There is business here that we are seeing here. You will move forwards in relationship here. You will, if there is problems, you will overcome them. You will accept the challenges that are put in front of you. Then we have the the book, the mountain, and the anchor. The book and the mountain here, you will also do a lot of exploration in abroad. This is what we are seeing here. Again, here we see that we move around in more colder areas. Sometimes also it means that if we travel around in abroad, we could literally come into some rocky roads. So the road that you are taking might be a little bit compromised. Maybe the road is, we need to move slow on that road for reaching certain destinations. Maybe that's why you take a two-wheeler, because sometimes we are more flexible with two-wheelers. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Then we have the mountain and the anchor. This points, as we are there, that we would consider even a foothold there abroad on the long run. With this combination of cards here, you will hold on stubbornly to your ideas. We already saw this here. Sometimes also this points, I didn't mention that yet, but often this also points, this whole thing, to professions that are hard, like geology. We do investigations about rocks. We are working with rocks. This is what we are seeing with hard metals. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that somehow also our profession is somehow related to that. This is difficult profession, but in a way that it's hard. This is what we are seeing here. We literally could work with hard materials, or we build something here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But there's something hard about the profession here with this combination of cards, whatever that may mean to you. So Aquarius, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this Lenormand card reading. If you have interest in more the financial aspect, you can also check the financial philosophical card readings. And of course, we have the spiritual card readings. They are more like guides. If you cannot find a solution for a certain problem in your life, these are guiding cards. The readings of these two last I mentioned here are about 10 minutes, so are very short. So anyway, Aquarius, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching my channel, and we see each other next time. Bye bye, my Aquarius friends.